I believe that the only way that I could have a life and make an income is through leveraging.
Fantastic. So how has it been? How has it been? How has it been for you since you how has it been for you since you became a partner with Longreach?
One thing I do
Compared
like,
compared to
so
where you're
far,
coming from, yeah.
right, right. So, like I said, because I've had the privilege of seeing some other network market, businesses. Now, Longreach has given me, like I said, the success of any network marketing is, first of course, we all know that most network businesses have great products. So products are great. But the success that I've seen so far in Longreach is the fact that while you're building a network inside this network, you have support. You have support of even people who don't know you, but who, because they see how you work, because they see your passion in what you do, they are there to support you. So I've had support from partners who are like in UK, from partners in Nigeria, from partners who I have not even seen. So Longreach gives me that platform to work, to make something for myself without with a great support from the system. And then my biggest do is the compensation plan that Longreach has given, and I've seen so many success stories that I cannot wait to show my own success story too. And I'm just excited.
Fantastic, fantastic. All right. So tell us in a little nutshell, because I wouldn't want to take I wouldn't want to take I wouldn't want to take the stage from you guys. Um, our other colleague, co-host here, Ebele and Nekwe. Sorry, sorry. I actually used Gloria Oke's name, so that's why I had to struggle a while there to pick out your name. All right, sorry about that. So Ebele, are you still there?
It's okay. I'm here. I'm here, Babs. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay, you sound a little bit far away from your mic. Can you speak a little bit closely into your mic?
Okay. Okay. Can you hear me clearer now?
All right, I can hear you,
Can
but
you
though it's
hear me
still
now?
low. So yeah, what I would want to ask right now, my next question will basically come in this way and manner. So tell us what exactly is what exactly is it that a lot of people have been buzzing about network marketing, and we've heard a lot, and the truth is there is this mindset, there's this notion out there by a couple of persons that this is an industry where maybe people not to do good, industry that is for people who've lost their jobs. People have different notions about the network marketing industry. So tell me, why network marketing? What exactly has it been? What exactly has network marketing got to offer for you? Because I know very well you're a very successful career professional there in the US, and we do have a lot of them actually here in Nigeria also. So, but tell me, I want to hear from your own perspective. What exactly has it been network marketing for you? Why network marketing, and how has it been? What's your notion towards network marketing as an industry?
Right. Network marketing is, like you rightly said, a lot of people see network marketing as a company, as an industry for failures, for the no-do-wells. You go to people and you're talking to them about network marketing, they look at you like, so you have joined these people, so you are a failure already. But the truth is, network marketing is not that. People have that notion because they don't have the knowledge. So we need to educate them. First of all, you have to educate them, let them know that network marketing is all about leveraging on other people's efforts and then making it better. Of course, in network marketing, you start up your business with a very little startup income, which is very comfortable for a lot of persons. But when you're talking about building up other businesses, you have to start looking for loans or grants here and there and all of that. But with network marketing, just like this, you are there, you're started. So we need to educate the people so they know exactly that it's all about leveraging and then making more money. Thank you.
All right, fantastic. All right, Gloria, okay, are you there?
I'm here.
All right, so tell us about Longreach. Tell us about Longreach. Why Longreach?
So
why Longreach?
Longreach, yeah. When I found out about Longreach, I realized that.
Sorry, I think I was just trying to build up my question. Okay, so who is Longreach? Who is Longreach, and exactly why did you decide to go with Longreach out of all the platforms that you have out there? So tell us. Can you hear me? Is it my network?
So
Can anybody hear me?
Longreach is a multi-billion manufacturing company that I can hear you.
All right, go ahead.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can go? We can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah. Longreach, like I said, is a multi-billion-dollar company, manufacturing company that has been in existence for based out in China. So maybe that's why we don't, it's not too common over here, but it's very, very popular that, it's been under the contract of the ORM and all that. It's been manufacturing for other top companies for several years. And you'll be surprised that a lot of the things that people use that they buy from other companies, they might not even realize that it was originally manufactured for Longreach so that the other companies can put their brands on it. So that's what they have been doing, for the longest time before they now formed recently the network marketing arm, which we are involved in right now. So what got me attracted into Longreach is that I know for a fact, Ms. Anekwe mentioned that, I know for a fact to go to school and come out and work, we all did that. But I know for a fact in my heart that for me to have the freedom to pursue life the way that I want makes me work now for when I can, and then I can relax later, and income is still coming in and my lifestyle will not change. So when I decided, so I've always known that. So when I saw what Longreach offered, I made my research because, like I said, having been involved in other network marketing, there are so many pitfalls. There's so many things with some other network marketing, but I know also that has also discouraged a lot of people. Once you mention network marketing or MLM, they're like, no, I don't want to hear it. So they get discouraged. So when I did my research and I found out that literally Longreach has removed all of those pitfalls, that has been a hindrance. That was a hindrance to me before, and that is going to be a hindrance to people. When I realized that those pitfalls have been removed from this particular company, Longreach, and also found out how flamboyant, how big their compensation plan is, that was when I decided that I will go this route. But I have been looking for a long time until I decided that I will go through the route of Longreach.
Okay, fantastic. So I was just trying to put up a slide so that we can actually have something to show show some things to our audience out there, because they're just here to watch the video. They want to see fact. They want to see images. So tell us a little about Longreach, and I'm going to have this shuttle amount between you and Ebele. All right. Okay. So tell us, what exactly does Longreach do? and how what exactly does Longreach do?
Okay, so like
so
I was saying earlier
just
on,
tell us about the profile of Longreach here right now.
Right. So before I saw the slide, can you put up the slide, please? I'm not seeing the slide. So like I said, Longreach is a multi-billion manufacturing company, that is based out in Asia. It's about 36 years old, and then it's it has an under the umbrella of ODM and ORM. It's been manufacturing for other companies for a long time. It has about Longreach has about it's like into different things. It's into so many facets. It's into banking. It's into manufacturing. It's in over 183 countries. And then it was created by a chairman, called a visionary chairman called Mr. Zuziwe. So he has been doing this, Mr. Zuziwe himself is one of the top known persons with his vision about the company. Before we created Longreach, the company has been manufacturing for like companies like Adidas, Tesco, Mark and Spencer, Walmart, so to name just a few. It's been manufacturing for them before. And these are, all of these companies are world's most known brands, even Adidas, Shiseido, Lexus. It's unbelievable how many, what people don't know about Longreach. So when we talk about Longreach, they are not just about manufacturing toothpaste or product. They are into so many other facets, of things that we don't know of. But the one that we are involved in today is the network arm of it, because it now decided to now reach out to the end users instead of manufacturing for big companies, and that's where we come in.
All right.
Next
okay.
Slide. Next slide,
all right.
please.
Okay. So, Ebele, are you there?
Yes, I am.
All right. So tell us a little bit about the profile of what Longreach profile in Nigeria. How long they've been in the country, and a little of the achievements here in Nigeria.
Okay, Longreach has been in Nigeria for the past 8 years, and Longreach has come to stay. Why do I say that? Longreach has come to stay because they have built a smart factory at Ibejuleki here in Lagos, which is going to serve the whole of Africa. When we talk about smart factory, we're talking about factories where physical production processes and operation are combined with digital technology, smart company, and big data to create a more opportunistic system for companies. That's what we say when we talk about smart factories. And that is what Longreach is already doing, is an automated system that you have, where you also have things like you have machineries, you have a system where the machineries are connected, and all you need to do is tap on your equipment, and this and this and this, you use your data and your programs. They are already the system is already programmed. All you need to do is just touch this, and then it takes your command. That is what we refer to as smart factories. And then for Longreach Nigeria, like I said, it started 8 years ago. It has come a long way because Longreach has produced a lot of millionaires. Starting with our first #1 in Africa, Madam Titi Ejimagwa, and then so many star directors, 2-star directors, 4-star directors, 3-star directors, and leading leaders. So Longreach has really produced a lot of hits. Longreach has also helped a lot of families who never believed that they could make it in life, but they are already millionaires right now. Thank you.
All right. Okay. So I hope everybody can hear me.
Yes,
because
we can
the
hear
network
you. We can hear you.
the network around here is acting up. I'm actually basically switching from one network to the other. Here I'm using MTN, I'm using a Smile, and I'm equally using Airtel. So I'm just trying to ensure that I don't get cut off. But this is Nigeria, where things don't actually nothing seems to be very perfect. But we thank God it's a very peculiar country. So we are one of the I don't want to start going drifting wide right now, but we thank God we are a very peculiar breed. Okay, so basically, our speakers, thank you very much, Ebele and Gloria. You guys have touched briefly on basically the compensation, the profile of long reach, around the world and in Nigeria, and you guys have done very well. And by the way, to everybody listening out there, our speakers for tonight are, I wouldn't say greenhorn. I wouldn't want to say, will greenhorn be the right word to use? But these ladies are blazing the trail. They are very young in the business, with their experience in different background, but they are making waves. I'm actually proud of these two ladies that are speaking tonight. You understand? Gloria and Ebere, they are wowing us, and their growth. They have been very passionate about what the business is all about and exactly what the business is offering, and they are growing with it. And that's exactly what is available to everybody. The same opportunity that they have been given tonight is the same opportunity that will be available to everybody who is willing to seize the opportunity that this business provides. The opportunity, the platform which Longreach has actually given to us, because this is a platform that brings out the entrepreneur bone in you. It brings about, if you have that any hint of any atom of entrepreneurship flowing in your veins, this is the right platform you need to flex your what's it called, your entrepreneur prowess. If I'm trying to break down using little words, but my colleagues could say I could be technical at times. By the way, for those who are Dozier, and sorry, calls are just trying to let me quickly take care of this. All right. So anyway, sorry about that. Calls are just trying to truncate my network. I'm just trying to take care of that. So I'll quickly take you to our next slide, which is the products. So we'll be talking about a few products. Now, we've been told that Longreach, is a global manufacturing giant. That, for one, gives you the confidence that you are coming to hear about a company that is a manufacturing giant on a global scale. And this same company is into partnership with other multinationals around the world. If you've heard about GSK, Longreach actually produces Sensodyne for them. If you've used Sensodyne, or if you've heard about Sensodyne toothpaste before, Longreach actually produces Sensodyne toothpaste for GSK, and they produce a whole lot of other products for companies like Samsung. They produce for Adidas. They produce for a lot of other companies. They produce for car manufacturers like GAC. Longreach is into quite a lot. So they are a thoroughbred research and manufacturing giants. And that is not what you find easily in this part of the world. Now, what exactly does this company have to offer us? Longreach has been able to put together a wide range of world-class international, world-class standard products. So basically what Longreach is actually offering you right now is the opportunity to use products of international standard, products of, world-class standard. and actually get well benefited, get well rewarded, I meant to say, get well rewarded for using these products. So how you get rewarded, how you'll be benefiting, definitely will be exposing that, as we go on in this presentation. So next, I will actually be taking us through a few of our products, and I would like Gloria and Ebele to take a few of our products, because there are quite a lot of products. And if you want to, you guys know that if you want to talk about Long Reach product, it can take ages, because these products, a lot of people are falling in love with them. These are products that have touched lives. These are products that have basically, like a lot of people are falling in love with, and that has in turn made Long Reach, a household name across the continent, not just in Nigeria, across the continent. So I want to quickly bring up our product slide. So, and I'll have Gloria and Abili just talk about a couple of the products before we talk about the business side of things, because everybody here is, very, very much interested about how this translates to Naira and Kobo in their pocket. I think you all agree with me. We're all here because of the Naira and Kobo aspect of it, isn't it?
No, I'm here for the dollars. The Naira is falling.
The dollars, okay, yes. Please correct me there. Thank you very much for correcting me. All right. So basically, because Long Reach is, imagine an opportunity. I didn't want to actually jump. I didn't want to actually get ahead of myself, but that was something I was going to expose everybody here to later, how they can actually, how Long Reach is a platform that can enable them, earn in different currencies. Imagine that you are in one country and you are earning in multiple currencies. That's exactly what, this opportunity will be offering you. So, Ebele, if you're there, I would like you to talk about, Long Reach toothpaste. I'm actually trying to bring up the slide right now, but I would like you to talk about some of our products, starting with our toothpaste.
The Long Reach toothpaste is has a multifunctional toothpaste. I don't just see it as a toothpaste that you just use to brush your teeth. No, it has other things that it does. Like the toothpaste, for me, when I started using it, I noticed a lot of difference in my teeth, in my mouth. Before now, I used to have this sensation on my teeth, like when something falls on the floor, like let's say a stainless item falls on the floor, it affects my teeth. But since I want to announce to you that since I started using the Long Reach toothpaste, I've never had that effect. That is one. Then secondly, the Long Reach toothpaste just
Hello, can anybody hear me? I think we just lost, I think, Ebele, are you still there? All right, Gloria, okay, are you there? I think.
All right, Jose, I think that this one is bad. I'll just take it. Let me just take the product section because of time and not to waste a lot of time. I've got a message from Gloria that our network is bad. So
all right,
quickly,
I think we're having some serious network issues here.
Yeah, let me just go ahead with the product. This is the Long Reach white teeth toothpaste. Sorry, my name is Daniel Iquire, and I'm also a partner with Long Reach. Now, this is the Long Reach multi-effective toothpaste. Billy was trying to talk about it. It's a multifunctional toothpaste. This is a toothpaste with so much testimony. I tell people that this can also serve as a first aid. It's not just an ordinary toothpaste. It can also serve as a first aid in the home. Like if there's a fire accident on the skin, it can be applied, and it can be used on skin irritation and rashes. It can be used for aftershave because of the white tea. The white tea is an anti-fungi, antibacterial, and the rest of them. And also, it can prevent dental decay. It can prevent you from having decay. It strengthens your gum and ensures that you have, you can have your complete teeth until the age of 100 without losing anyone. We have a lot of people who had dental issues who switched their brand to the Longreach brand, and today they are very excited and they're very, very healthy using the Longreach toothpaste. The Longreach toothpaste is known in Nigeria. Comparing it with the conventional toothpaste, the price, the margin is huge. But you won't believe it that everybody, almost every home, is using the Longreach toothpaste. In Nigeria, we're about 200 million people, and in Lagos, where I live in, almost every home, for every 5 persons you talk to about a business opportunity, 3 persons are telling you that they know about the toothpaste. So that's to tell you that people are actually, buying a toothpaste that keeps them fresh. It keeps their breath fresh for a longer time than the conventional toothpaste. We've seen a lot of testimonies. Dozier's testimony. I have my own testimony. A lot of testimony from people who have actually, come across this toothpaste. The next slide. I try to see what products. Okay, I'll talk about the soap. We have the bamboo soap. The soap is good. It's a black soap. It keeps your skin natural. It does not bleach you. It keeps your natural skin. It's made up of. It contains charcoal bamboo. It can absorb micro dirt from the skin. It removes excessive oil and all of what you can see there. It's a black soap. It's a natural soap. If you want to run an experiment, you can actually cut the soap and put it on the fire, put it on the spoon and put it on the fire. It will melt into oil. It will become oil. And when you take it off the fire, it will mold again and become the soap. And that's to show you that there's no chemical in it. And it can remove stains from the skin. It can, clean the skin of burns. And we've seen so much testimony from the soap. We have the pie cup, our cup. Not to talk about the dailies, I want to talk about the pie cup, which is very important. The pie cup is a necessity for everybody who wants to live a very healthy life. The pie cup transforms water from acidic level into alkaline. It mimics the clay pots in the village. For those people who grew up in the village, I didn't grow up in the village, but I think this platform had made me read a lot about alkaline water. I discovered that clay pots, when you put water inside the clay pots for a long time, it converts it into alkaline, of which alkaline water is what we need. When God created us, when we're given birth to, our body was about 7.365. I'm sorry. Alkaline. People older, this begins to drop because of the kind of water we drink, because of the kind of food we're exposed to, because of the kind of environment we're exposed to. And a lot of us don't drink, this water. So the body pH is never balanced. And for your body pH to be balanced, your body needs to be about 80% alkaline and 20% acidic. Your body needs to be 80% alkaline and 20% acidic. So, but most times it's always reverse. It's always like 80% acidic and 20% alkaline, because your blood will always still function. Your blood will keep leaching calcium from the bone to convert and balance the pH, and that can also weaken your bones, because the more you begin to take, the more your blood does that, because the God created the man to be perfect. So the more your blood is doing that to balance you, and because you're not taking alkaline water from the outside, it has to balance it from the inside, your bones are going. And that is why some persons will suffer osteoporosis and most of these bone-related issues because of acidity in their body. So, but this cup now, you put your water inside the cup, it transforms that water, it makes it an activated alkaline water. Now, not just an alkaline water, an activated alkaline water. It means the water has oxygen, that water has energy. That water has oxygen energy. It has anion exchange. The water is rich in so many, nutrients. Because the regular water you would drink, the table water we drink, goes through what we call reverse osmosis. That process takes away all of the nutrients from the water. Yeah, it treats the water becomes neutral, but the water doesn't have any nutrients in it. But the spike cup has 13 mineral stones. There are stones in the base and there are stones at the cover of the cup. And if you shake it, you're going to feel those stones. These are natural stones. So when you put your water inside and keep it for about 5 to 10 minutes, it converts it. And somebody who drinks alkaline water most of the time, you can't have cancer. Cancer cell cannot strive in an alkaline-based environment. So what it does is it doesn't do no magic. It is just natural. There's a video on YouTube you can actually watch where water is tested. The pH are tested and you see the color of the water and the one that went into the cup and the difference on what the cup can do. And this can happen in 5 minutes, in just 5 minutes. And we've seen so many testimonies. I have a friend who used to have heart problem. His heart used to, beat so fast. He is a footballer and that prevented him from playing football. And so at some point in his life, and he's been carrying that. They've performed all manners of medications and he's done series of tests, been to hospitals, and until he got the cup. He didn't get the cup for that reason. He just got the cup because after attending one of the seminars, and he got the cup for just his personal use. And one day he discovered that the problem stopped, and he was shocked. He didn't even know that the problem has stopped. I also have a friend who had migraine for a long time, and today is very, very good, and he doesn't have it anymore. So it's not the cup; it's an activated alkaline water. Water is important. Water is second to oxygen. I'm sorry I'm stressing on that because that's very important for everybody to know that water is second to oxygen. So if you can if you can change the kind of water you drink, you actually would improve your health by 50%. Because if your water is good, you will hardly fall sick. Now, again, water from that cup, when you drink alkaline water, activated alkaline water in the morning, it will what do they call this? It's gonna make you stool. It's gonna make you go to toilets. I've forgotten this word. It makes you go to the toilet in the morning. Taking everything out of your system. It keeps you empty, and which is very, very good. Which is very, very important. Some people don't go to the toilet very well. This will actually help you. It will also, when you eat and you drink water from the alkaline cup, it will fasten digestion. It makes you vibrant. It makes you strong. It makes you okay, and you're sound. And also the cup is rich in zinc. Zinc is important for every man. Most of the food we eat don't have zinc. So zinc is actually very, very important. So the cup is rich in zinc, and that can actually boost sexual performance and boost erection in men, and also it's good for both male and female. For women who already are not menopausal, who went into early menopause, drinking alkaline water can make those blood begin to come out again. Because women stop menstruating even before they get to, because of the kind of sanitary pad they were exposed to and the kind of things we eat. So what we're saying is that alkaline water is a must if you must live a longer life, and this is one of the products. This is one of the flagship products of this amazing company with so much testimony. So let's just go to the next slide. I'm sorry I had to stay a long time on the pike up. We have so many products. We have these are fruits and vegetables. We have supplements. These are supplements. This is a berry oil, is good. This is an immune booster, Cordyceps militaris. This is a 2,000 years old Chinese antibiotics. This is not ordinary. This can boost your immune system. It is not just an ordinary immune system booster. It also can regenerate dead cells. It regenerates dead cells. It's improve your respiratory functions. This is an excellent product. This can prevent you. If you take 2 bottles, normally what I do is I take a bottle of this every 2 months, and I'm slightly overweight with my height, but every time I go to the hospital, my sugar level is always around 80 to 90. And my doctors will always ask me, because I go to run tests sometimes. I just go to do my sugar test and I do some checkups to know my status. And they're always asking me, what exactly do you do to maintain this balance? And it's been like that. There was a time I had a spike in my sugar level. I didn't know what happened. I just went to the hospital to run a test. That was like last year before I started taking this consistently. I went there, my sugar was about 240, and I was shocked. 240, you know, and immediately I left there. I felt like I had diabetes already. I was so scared, but I encouraged myself and I went to get the cordyceps militaris. And I was supposed to come back the following day to run another test to be sure of what the result was, but I didn't want it to go. I took the cordyceps for 3 days and I went back to run the test. And when they run the test, it ran to 80. It dropped from 240 to 80, and it was dead. I went the following day, another day to check it, it was around 80. And the doctor began to ask me, what did I really do? And I told him that I am an herbalist, you know, because when you are pretty informed about what you should do, you would save a lot of money and you save a lot of people. So, and that has actually helped. And it has proven it helps to eliminate sugar from your system. So no matter what you eat, it crashes it. You can read about cordyceps militaris. We have different cordyceps. It is not the regular cordyceps you find on the shelf. This is cordyceps militaris. And I've forgotten the names. It's been a while I've taken products. But I know that cordyceps militaris is the highest grade of cordyceps. We also have the cordyceps militaris coffee. This coffee is decaffeinated. It does not have caffeine. It has palm kernel oil. And one thing you observe is if you take this coffee, you're going to feel so energized. You'll feel so energized. And it's also an antibiotics. It is very, very good. I take this every morning. Like there is no day I don't take this coffee. It does not have it does not have caffeine. We have so many products. Longreach has over 2,000 products. Okay, let me talk about it. The sea buckthorn berry oil. This is the sea buckthorn berry oil. This is not a regular berry oil. This can help to induce toxin from all of your internal organs. I tell people that you live as long as your organs live. The reason why a lot of people will make money and die at the age of 50, in Nigeria, the life expectancy rate, if you're not supplementing and exercising, is 50 years. If you're here, you're a Nigerian and you're above 50, and you're not already having high blood pressure, you're not having diabetes, you're not having most of this else, you're not having a prostate issue, then you must begin to take this thing serious. A lot of us work so hard and forget about ourselves. It's like driving a car. You don't oil it, you don't take care of the car, and you expect it to keep working very fine. One day it's gonna break down. And the same thing with the human body. When we eat, we only feed our stomachs, we do not feed our organs. The reason why the kidney will fail is because you don't provide the kidney with what it needs. Most of the food we eat, most of the food we buy damages our internal organ. Our organs do not get no benefit from what we eat to, you know, fill our stomach. So the berry oil is actually, when you take the berry oil, it's made up from seed buckthorn, you know, berry it's made from seed buckthorn. It's gotten from seed buckthorn. So when you take the berry oil, it goes into your internal organs and induces all of the toxin. All of the toxin, it induces it and polishes it, keeps it sound, you know, for you. It's like you are maintaining it. So what you get 100% value from this. It also helps to boost vision. For somebody who is having ulcer already, it can take care of it. For somebody who is having, you know, issues, you know, it is, we don't pray, our prayer is not that we recommend this for people who already have a kidney problem. Our prayer is to recommend it for people who are already healthy, who can prevent diseases. Because when you go to the hospital, they're going to pronounce some certain disease to you and they're going to only manage it because your doctor is trained to manage, is not trained to prevent these diseases. So, but what we are telling you that with knowledge, you can read about it and become your own personal, you know, nature therapist, that you can actually take care of your own personal health and your family health can be, you know, can be fully taken care of. And you can also grow to the age of 90 years without having to remove your teeth, without having to lose your kidney, without having heart problem, without having any health issues. And that is the most important factor. And that is the first warranty you get when you become a part of this industry. Then the actual Super Revive is good for joints. This is made up of glucosamine and chondroitin. This helps to moisturize the all of the joints. You know, there are all of the joints. It helps to regenerate cartilage around there. This cartilage are worn out mostly in women. In Africa, women below the age of 30, women below the age of 35 are not having rheumatism. This rheumatism and arthritis is known to women who are older than 50, women who had got into menopause. But these days, women at 30 are having rheumatism. And this is because of the kind of food we eat. This is because of the kind of environment we're exposed to. You know, the industrialization, you know, it has its own negative effect. All of this produces toxin, and which begin to damage the human body. But this can help you regenerate it, the cartilage around all of your joints. This is very, very effective. Like very, very effective. You have a mother, when you're signing up, you can add this to your cart, and you know, send it to her. She's going to bless you, because some of them go through serious pain. A lot of people are going through serious health issues. It's not, and you keep going to the hospital. They give you most of those chemical drugs, and you take them. You keep doing yourself damage. Most of the pain relief drugs we take in the hospital do more damage than they treat you. When they go to take care of the problem, they create times 2 problem that you're going to face in the future. But these are 100% organic products that has no side effect, because they are actually supplement. Let's go to the next slide. Let me talk about the calcium. Yeah, I'm going to talk about this as the last product. Because of time, we have over 60 products, but I can't touch everything. This is a chewable calcium. This has zinc. It has iron. It has man. It's been a while I've talked about product. I'm sorry. It has zinc. It has magnesium. It has iron. This is the only calcium that has magnesium. Most of the calcium you have in the Nigerian market does not have magnesium. They don't have all of this. And it is chewable, like it has milk in it. You chew it. It is very effective. It is very, very effective. It goes straight to your bone and can begin to repair all of those joint pains, all of those pains you have. A lot of us go through stress. A lot of people uses their body as if their body does not belong to them. They use their body as if somebody gave it to them to keep for me. You know, so you don't really pay attention. Some of us at the age of 35 already is bending. How will you get to 50? You'll be crawling. You know, so everybody needs calcium. We need to, you know, supplement calcium to be able to stay strong and face, mostly in Nigeria, people stand in Molue for 3 hours before they get to their destination. Sometimes you're in traffic and you're killing yourself. Everybody here, I'm sorry, I'm talking about Nigeria because it's the environment where I live. We go through a lot of stress, and some people don't even do anything about taking care of themselves. So, but this can actually help you, take you a long way. So I'm just going to move straight to the business plan because of eating so much out of your time. Let's just move to the, okay, let's just move to the compensation plan. All right, so I'm just going to quickly run the comp plan in just few minutes. In 10 minutes, I think I'll be done. I'm trying to save time for a lot of people who still have other businesses to do. Now, the Long Reach compensation plan is simple. It's as simple as ABC. Long Reach is the only platform where you don't have authorship. Authorship is normal in conventional network marketing. Every company does authorship. Authorship is you have a monthly target. You have a monthly purchase to make. For you to earn your bonuses, you must buy something. For you to earn on your team efforts, you have to buy something. And this has been very frustrating for people who had really done network marketing. So the Long Reach has come up with a compensation plan that has eliminated all of those pitfalls and all of this, you know, all those. And that is why the Long Reach compensation plan, you know, has attracted elites and also attracted technocrats and professionals. You can find a lot of medical doctors in Nigeria who are actually involved in this and are running it as a side also. On the side, we have bankers who are running this. Some of them have resigned from their regular jobs to actually, you know, focusing on this. So let's just talk about how to make money. Let's go. How to make money out of all of this. Now, the richest man after King Solomon, I would rather earn 1% of a 100 people's efforts than 100% of my personal effort. I would rather earn 1% of a 100 people's effort than 100% of my own effort. Yeah, simple. It's talking about leveraging. You can never become rich alone. You understand? You can't work alone and become rich. For you to become very wealthy, you need a team. For you to become very rich, you need to leverage on other people's time. And I've read through the stories of Bill Gates. I've read through the stories of the founder of Facebook, Mark. I've read a lot of stories about very wealthy people in the world. I discovered at some point they needed a team to work with. And that is the measure. And that is how to actually grow real wealth. Yeah. Whatever you're doing on your own has limitation, but whatever you're doing with a multitude does not have no limitation. And that is why this man is one of the most recognized and the richest man till date. John D. Rockefeller made this statement. And also when Donald Trump was asked some years back that if he loses everything, what will he do? He was asked that question and he said that if he loses everything, that he will look for a good network marketing company and get to work. That was when I was caught. That really caught me and made me start doing research. Like if this guy who is already a billionaire can, make this kind of statement about this industry, because this industry has been talked down for a long time. Even to tomorrow, a lot of people don't understand what network marketing is all about. They feel that it is actually a buy and sell, that you have to buy product and sell. And I'll always correct that notion that network marketing is not an average business. It's not for traders. It's not like you go to China to buy and import and come and look for people to sell to. It's beyond that. Network marketing is technical. It's a profession. It's a high income. In fact, the skill the kind of skill you develop in network marketing is a high income skill. It's a high income skill. It's a CEO skill. The kind of skill you need to succeed in network marketing it's an entrepreneurial journey. So it is something I love to talk about and I love to educate people about. And that is why we're going to be looking at how you can actually leverage from more than 100%, how you can work with thousands of people all over the world and benefit from whatever they are doing, which is actually leverage. Let's move to the next slide. Now we're going to be showing you the pattern of which you can start this business. We have different categories that you can start this business with. We have the VIP level, which is 750,000 naira. If you're investing 750,000 naira, you are not paying nobody. You're actually getting products worth 750,000. You are buying into an investment and you are getting product equivalent of 750,000 naira. This to show you that there is no risk. So because whatever amount of money you put, you get in products, and these are quality products. And all the products have what we call PV. If you look at the slide, you'll see VIP, the qualification, 1,680 PV. 750,000 naira is estimated to give you 1,680 PV. And your sharing percentage is 22% plus 1%. The 1% is like your every month as a VIP, you are also a shareholder. The company shares dividend with you on a monthly basis. The same shares you buy from Coca-Cola, you buy from most of these blue chip companies, is the same thing you're buying with that 750,000 naira. Now they say all fingers are not equal. You can start up with 750,000 naira, though 750,000 naira is the best place to be. You can come in with the 350,000 naira and you'll be on the platinum level, which you generate 720 PV. The PV, all of the products are PV. So when you're making your selections of products, as you're making the selection, PV, you're calculating the PVs of each product. You are expected to generate 720 PV, and you are going to earn 22% on shares. I mean, your sharing percentage will be 22, then 22%. Then the next one is the gold level, 120,000 and 20% on shares, on sharing percentage. Then silver, 60,000, then Q silver, 30,000. All of these categories, you are buying product of your choice. You are selecting product of your choice. And this is why Longreach is still different from every other company. Most companies, when you put up this amount of money, you get a combo pack, meaning the product have been pre-selected. In Longreach, you have the chance to select product of your choice. It's the same shopping, almost the same kind of shopping you do when you go to the supermarket. You pick your cart and select what you need. You go to the counter and make payment. The same thing. And when you do this transaction, a unique code will be generated for you. Your code will be generated for you through the person who introduced you, because you cannot go directly to the company without going through somebody. So that person who introduced you has a code already. His code will be used to generate your code, meaning you are tied to that person, and that's networking. Now, how do you make money from this? When you come in with any of this category, if you come in at the lowest level, there's a chance to upgrade to the highest level. You can upgrade little by little, or you can upgrade once. It's of your choice. The system is flexible. The system is flexible. It's a level playing ground. And that is why the son of nobody like Horst can come into the system and also succeed. Because in the past, network marketing was made for people who are very rich. It wasn't made for the average. It wasn't made for the poor people in the society like us that came in from nowhere. You know, but this system allows you to be very flexible, that everybody can play. The only thing this system rewards is performance. It does not matter how much you have. What plays out here is how you can think and how you can perform, in how you can become a recruiting machine and to grow your business. For you to power this business, you must become a recruiting machine. Now, when you come in, you're expected to bring in just 3 persons, maximum of 3, only 3. When you come in, the company said, buy the product. The product you're buying is not for 1 or 7, but you're supposed to buy for a whole year. You want to buy for 6 months. And when you use the product, share the experience you have with 3 people. Share the experience we have with 3 people. I want to ask you one question. How many of us have gone to a church? In Nigeria, we go to church very well. How many of us has gone to a church and, you know, after attending a church program, the service was awesome. There was so much anointing, there was so much deliverance, and there was so much testimony. And immediately you left that church, the following week, you went back to the church with 3 persons. How many of us, just type in the box if you're actually taking, if you're taking a friend to a church that you've been to before, or you've taken somebody to a very beautiful restaurant where you've eaten a very lovely meal and you went back home to tell friends about it. That is what they're asking you to do. The same thing. They're asking you to have an experience with this product, because you're going to have an amazing experience with this product. When you have that experience, help us to refer 3 persons. Tell your experience to 3 persons out of your network. What is network? Your network are the group of people or the people you've known all your life. So when you get 3 people out of your network, you're going to earn 22%. If you came in as a VIP, you're going to earn 22% of the volume of what those people came in with. If you came in with the lowest package, which is 30,000 naira, you're going to earn 18% of the volume. If the 3 people you came in with can come in at any category, it does not matter. If you come in with 30,000, the 3 people you're bringing can come in with 750. You're only going to earn 18% of that volume of what they did. You know, so once you do that, the company credits you. They tell you thank you. You have done a good job. Now, they expect you to also explain what you have done to these 3 persons. Tell these 3 persons what you have done. Tell them to also get their own people. Let them use the product that might have experience and also share their experience with 3 people. Now, when they do that, the 3 persons get their own 9 persons. They are going to be paid. You are going to be paid 2 times of what you are paid before. If the 9 begets 27, the 9 is going to be paid. The 3 are going to be paid. You are going to be paid 3 times of what you paid before. If the 27 begets 81, the 27 persons are going to be paid. The 9 are going to be paid. The 3 are going to be paid. You are going to pay about 5 times of what you were paid before. If that number expands to about 1,000 persons, you're going to be earning from 1,000 persons, because without you bringing those 3 persons, the company would have known the 1,000 people, and that is networking. You know, and that is why Long Reach compensation plan is amazing. You don't have any limits to earning on generations. If the numbers keep increasing, you keep earning. I started this business in 2016. I was so broke and almost broken. I was like a church rat. I've been disappointed in all my life. Everything I've tried didn't work out. And when I was first introduced to this industry, I said no for a long time. But until 2016, when I saw the life of people who were changing, I saw the stories of people who were nothing becoming somebody. And I knew that what is possible for them is possible for everybody. So I decided to go full time, and I started working out of myself. I told myself I could do it. It was hard. I didn't have anything. Like, I didn't have shoes to wear. I didn't have clothes to wear. I was at the 0 point of my life, you know, but I took it upon myself, because when I saw the story of people and when I listened to the compensation plan, I read through the products, and I knew that this was something that would give me money, because I know money follows value. So I decided to start developing myself. I started building myself to become very, very valuable. And in 2017/18, I qualified for my first car. It was like a shock to family and friends who refused to join me at first, because they all told me that I was going to fail. They told me that it was going to work because I didn't have a testimony. They told me I didn't have the good shoes to convince people. I didn't have no car, you know, to drive to a meeting, that I didn't have any advantage, that it wasn't going to work. But I proved them wrong, because I see me, I'm ready. I am hungry for success. I am hungry for success. So all I needed was a platform. And Longreach offered me a platform, and I brought in my skill, I brought in my mind, and I did it. And today I have about 15,000 people in my network. This started with just 3 persons. Do I know 15,000 people? No. There is no how in the world I'm going to know 50,000 people. Out of those 15,000 people, maybe I know about 50% I brought 50%. But what the system is saying is that I am going to earn from whatever 15,000 people, or rather, I am earning from whatever 15,000 persons are doing globally. All these people are all over the world. I don't know all these people, but because they are connected through other people to me, I keep earning. In this business, I have team members who earn as much as 20 million naira in a weekly basis. The reason is because a lot of them have over 500,000 people in their network. Some of them have over 1 million people. Titi Ejimagwa has about 5 million people in a network. See, the size of your network determines how wealthy you're going to be. Dangote is the richest man in Africa. Why? Because of his network. He has a biggest, and it keeps expanding. How many people does your network, or how many people does your business get to? You know, how many people does your business and services get to? It determines everything. It determines, and that is why we can do a proper calculation and look at it. In the next 5 years, I could be a billionaire. I can be a billionaire through network marketing because the number keeps growing. At first, the number will start from 3, it will struggle to 100. But when it gets to 2,000, the number begins to flow in a week. About 200 persons will begin to join through everybody in your network, and it becomes easy. You know, so a lot of people will say that they can't do this because they don't know people. But I'm going to say this to you, that you are not in this business, or you're not going to join this business because you know people. You're going to join this business because you're going to know people. You understand? So that, I mean, you know people. Let me tell you, talking is a high income skill. It is time you begin to learn how to talk, because I've watched everybody who talks, everybody who are actually leading the world are people who have been able to develop themselves to talk. Talking is good money. And I've learned that. And today I have a testimony in my family. My life has changed. I've seen a lot of lives change. My whole life today has transformed. And I'm super excited. And I'm most excited about the future. The future is so sure. A lot of us don't even know what tomorrow will look like. And for me, the most important thing is that I am healthy.
Hello, Dan.
Yeah, hello?
Are you there? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here with you.
We lost your voice for about 30 seconds.
Okay, so I said that it's just the best time. In Nigeria, times are hard. It's not really easy. The government has shown the true color of what we've been saying, that we can't depend on them. We can't depend on this economy. We can't depend on this in this nation. And what we're doing is trying to help people. If you have family and friends, this is a platform you can actually use to empower them. A lot of them are ignorant. Some of them are even arrogantly ignorant. They don't even know where to go. Many businesses are failing in Nigeria. If you're in Nigeria living abroad, if somebody is telling you to bring money, they should buy to invest in some certain business you don't understand, it doesn't make sense. This is the best business you can actually invest in, because you can control it even there from there in the United States. You can control it even there in the United Kingdom. You can control it from anywhere in the world. You can monitor it, you know, so, and you can empower them. And when you empower these people, you are helping them, you are giving them something, you know, and it's simple. And also we work as a team. This is teamwork. You don't have to be everywhere. You don't have to be the one to do the talking. You can put up friends on Zoom and we can do a meeting. So it is made simple. It is made simple, you know. So, I mean, thank you so much. Thank you, the organizers, and thank you, Dozier, for giving me this time.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Boss Dan. That's one of our that's our team leader, and basically his story is such that is very inspiring. So I'll quickly run through the rest of this competition plan which Longreach has for us. It's a very robust plan, and just like you have the entry level, which is how you come into the business. Seeing on your screen here, we have 5 major entry levels, just like he has said. The VIP, the platinum, the gold level, and the what's it called? The Q Silver level. So, and we also have a growth ranking system. So basically, what you're doing is basically you are buying stuffs of whatever you are buying, whatever you use, whatever you pay, you are getting products worth that. In fact, even worth actually much more that in return. So there is absolutely no risk. It's a completely zero risk business. Whatever you pay is what you get product in return for that. Okay. So before we go, I just want to quickly share with you a few testimonies, and also before that, Long Reach pays in several ways, 10 actually to be precise. In Long Reach, we earn what we call retail profits. We earn what we call fast start bonus. We earn performance bonus, development bonus, leadership bonus. You also get to earn repeat order bonus, travel bonus, car bonus, housing bonus, and educational scholarship. This is basically, imagine a career. If you are on a job and your company or your boss tells you, oh, Mr. XYZ, you are going to be earning in 5 different ways apart from your salary. Do you think you will leave that job? Why you think about that question? Let's proceed. That's exactly what the business offers you. You have an opportunity to earn in 10 different ways as you grow the business. It's a lifetime business which you can actually pass on to your next of kin. So it doesn't even end with you. You are on a business. This is an opportunity that you get to earn for your entire lifetime. And I see till infinity. I emphasize on it. Do you understand? So that's exactly why Long Reach is viral. That is why Long Reach is buzzing all over the world. And that is why we are confident about a company we are partnering with, a company that has been around for over 30 years and over 10 years, over 8 years in Africa, going to about 10 years now. And Nigeria being its bedrock in Africa, and it's actually spread, growing in leaps and bounds. So these are I'll share some pictures of testimonials, travels. As you can see on your screen here, these are whenever Long Reach partners are traveling all over the world, especially in Africa, the airports are buzzing every time they are traveling. The airport is buzzing every time they are traveling. And that's exactly what you have here. This is one of the trips. These are some of the trips earlier when Long Reach actually, was very fresh in Africa. This was, I think, in early 2013, 2014. And Long Reach actually has about a minimum of about 3 vacations every year, a minimum of 3 vacations. And whenever Long Reach takes you on a vacation, they spoil you silly. See, it is either a 4 or 5-star hotel, nothing less. It is either a 4 or 5-star hotel, and they take you around the best sites around the city. Imagine that. So this is, the story of Daniel. He was in a hurry to leave, but I will be just kind of telling a story. We were colleagues in the real estate industry before we got to know about Long Reach. And when he introduced Long Reach to me, and I was like, okay, let me try my hands on it. Initially, I wasn't so serious about it, but not until it started making headway. And I was like, seriously, you have actually made so much in this business in just 3 years compared to, over 10 years in the real estate industry. That's exactly what we're talking about. It compresses time. This industry compresses time. If you take it seriously, you get to achieve what you would have achieved in a 10, 15-year career. You get to achieve that within 3 years here in Long Reach. So, and it started making sense a couple of years after I joined in. And in 2018, he qualified for his first car. The guy get Igbo man sense. He actually didn't buy that car. He used that money to expand the business. His earning that year, his earning in 2018 was over 6 million from his earning in 2018. Sorry, in incentives, he earned close to about 5 million, and in bonuses, he earned close to about 4 million. So in total, the incentive was over 6 million, and the bonuses for that year was about 4 million. So for that year alone, entirely, he earned about 10 million. And that was where the business started, expanding. And in 2019, he has never Since 2018, he has never looked back. He has never looked back. You know, you can see him here. Daniel is third from your left on the screen. Third from your left on the screen. Let me zoom it a little bit so that you can see. This is Daniel. This is Daniel. You can see third from your left. So, and this is actually where the business, you know, started making sense. And in 2019, guys, he qualified for his, you know, his biggest car fund so far. And that's where he qualified for the 6 million car fund. And, you know, that is making sense gradually. And that you see here being presented the 6 million car fund by OK Bakassi. If you're in Nigeria and you don't know OK Bakassi, I need to tell you, you need to actually go and, you know, check very well, you know, if you're actually in this country or if you're from this country, you know. And this was at Eco Hotels in Victoria Island in 2019. So he's not the only one. There are a lot of people. It's just that, you know, is for us, is the closest person. And there are a lot of other people that are also qualifying for car funds in the team. And there you see my humble self, Dozie Nwosu, Daniel Lebedo, and Tokpe here on the left of your screen. So imagine 3 friends, you get to join the business with your friends and you are making headway, you are achieving a lot with your friends. You are basically growing with your friends. Exactly, that's what the business offers. There's a lot of testimony, guys. So imagine a business where you also get to, from the same business, is paying your entire family. This is exactly the concept which Longreach has, and that's how the Longreach Rich Kids came about. So you can actually start a business, register your children open an account for your children, and from the same business, as you are earning, your children are also making money. As you are earning, your children are also making money. And before you know it, before your kids are 10, they're already millionaires, you know, and also qualifying for international trips, qualifying for cars, you know. Longreach has given, you know, has made more first-time millionaires than any other industry, you know, in Nigeria and even in Africa. You know, normally they used to give, as you see here, normally Longreach used to give you brand new cars. But later they realized that, okay, there is no point giving the cars every time. So we could just be accumulating cars. So instead, they decided to start giving us the cash. So if you qualify for a car, imagine you qualify for a new car every year. You could just need to start looking for a garage to park these cars, isn't it? So what did Longreach do? Decided to start paying us a cash equivalent, which is even better. You know, if you qualify for a car, and they actually even expanded it. We have different categories. We have ranging from the 5 million category for this year's car qualifier. We have ranging from the 5 million category to the 30 million category car fund. So it's getting very interesting. It's very interesting. And these are, you know, there are some very, very touching testimonial stories here. So please start preparing your question. Start preparing your question. You have the opportunity to ask a question. So you also get to a point in this business where Longreach actually affords you the opportunity to have your own house. Imagine that Longreach funds your house, funds your housing. You know, gives you a housing fund of 25 million naira to build your own house. Because when you become a director with a company, when you grow to the point of a star director, you get a cash. It's not a loan. It's your money. A check of 25 million naira to, you know, go get your own property. Because as a Longreach director, you need to live in your own property and not live in a rented apartment. That's the company policy. And the house you see here was built out of completely Longreach commissions. There are a lot of, we have over 40 star directors in Longreach, and basically all of them have, you know, owned their own house. Within 8 years, Longreach has broken a lot of records. Longreach has brought up touched a lot of lives and made a lot, you know, happen for a lot of people. Made a lot happen for a lot of people, you know. And the owner of that house is SD Oluchi, SD who was sacked from a bank, and within 2 years, she was able to, you know, become a royalty with Longreach. Fortunately for her, she had actually started the business with Longreach before she lost her banking job. And in her third year in Longreach, she, according to her, she has already made much more than she ever made in the banking industry. Because in the banking industry, she couldn't even buy a property. She was actually living in a rented apartment. But today she's living in a mansion and she has properties all over the country and even in other parts of Africa, courtesy of this business. So a business opportunity that also affords you and your kids to study abroad for free. So what other opportunity are what other opportunity are you looking out for? What other opportunity are you looking out for? Everybody here in this picture is a beneficiary of the Long Reach Scholarship Program. And that opportunity is available to every single partner as long as you grow and get to that rank. It's a career business. So why not just say yes and start your own journey today? So I say once again, thank you very much. Thank you very much. We have a lot of stories. We want to start telling the stories, testimonials of everybody who just might never leave. Yeah, a lot of them. This is the one of Solomon Okere, who used to be a pop-up seller in Ghana, to know about Long, he became a Long Reach partner. Today, Solomon Okere is a multi-millionaire, in his own right. And, his life has changed forever. So what is going to be, guys? What is it going to be? What is it going to be? After hearing so much, I know you do have a couple of questions, and this is your opportunity. This is the point where you all get to ask your questions. So this is how we're going to do it. You can either drop your questions in the chat session by, dropping them via chat, or you can just raise your hand and would unlock your mic, would unmute you, and you get to ask your question live and direct. So once again, as I wait for your questions, my name remains Nwosu Dozie, and on this call, I've had the privilege of, presenting with, my leader here, Janelle Ekwere, and also some other very notable, very brilliant, partners in the presence of Gloria Oke and Ebele Anekwe. I want to say, hello guys, are you still there?
Yes, we're here.
Awesome. So okay, right now, so we get to, I think we have our first hand raised here, Gary Paul. Okay, so Gary Paul, your mic has been unmuted. You can unmute from your own device. So let's hear a question.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so my question is this: is there anywhere that we can see all of the products and all of the advantages to the products in order to curtail our presentation and what we might share with other people to possibly sell some?
Exactly. We have a product catalog which can be shared to you by whoever invited you here. They will send you a comprehensive product catalog, but that has major benefits of each product. So you can get to make your choice of the product as you choose, and you can also share with your prospective team members. So, and it doesn't mean we have, depending on the country you come from, because it's a global, as much as it's a global business, all these products need to also be licensed in each country where you have Long Reach. And Long Reach is in a lot of countries. So like in the US, we know they're still licensing a lot of the product. So for the US market, we know you can get, I don't know how many products have been approved right now. They have to go through the Food and Health Ministry. I don't know what they call it. Is it FDA in the US, right?
FDA, yeah.
Yeah, so you need to go through the authorization of the FDA in the US. From in Nigeria here, it's NAFDAC. Then whatever organization they call it in different countries. So they go product by product approving. So depending on the country where you are located, you get the product slide for the country, and you get to make your choice. Let's say you want to buy for people here in Nigeria. We have even more products here in Nigeria. and you get to know about all that, and you get to make your choice.
Okay.
Hope I'm able to answer
you.
your question.
Oh yeah, you did. You did. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Gary. Okay, so I'll be quickly sliding into the chat section to see if we have. Okay, we have here from Lady Ronti. Can one use the development performance bonus to buy products and still get PV? Madam Ronti, would, if you are still here on the call, I would like you to throw more light on your question. Can somebody use the development performance bonus to buy products? Basically, if I am getting you right, can you use your bonus that is paid to your account to buy products? Of course, yes. You don't have to come to the office, or you pay directly into your bank account. So you don't need to bother yourself. So it's your money. So what to do with your money is entirely your choice. It's entirely your choice. So if you still decide to buy products, of course you get PV for that. Now, to even shock you, for every bonus that you're paid, Longbridge actually saves up 5% of that inside what is called an e-wallet on your portal. Your business is a very transparent business where you have an online portal. You get, like in my team, I have over 1,500 members. How many of them did I bring into the business? I don't think I brought up to 5%. No, because totally I brought in maybe about 20 persons. But you know how these things grow. Geometric, you bring in, and these people, everybody. That is basically leveraging on, that we're talking about. You get to leverage on everybody and anybody, whether you know them or not. Everybody's just holding on and connecting all over the world, and it keeps on growing. So for every bonus that you earn, you get 5% retained in your e-wallet. And this e-wallet is what you can actually also use to buy products. So if the business is also designed in a way where Longbridge has, projected into the future, and they want you to buy products buy whatever you need from your bonus. That you don't have to bring up money from your pocket to buy your monthly groceries or supplements or whatever you need, so long as it's on the Longbridge platform. Do you understand? So it's what Longbridge is offering us is quite massive, very, very massive. And that's why we call it the business of the 21st century. That's why we call it the business of the 21st century. So I would like to take more questions. I would definitely like to take more questions. So Gloria, Roti, if you are here, please, you can raise your hand to ensure that your questions are being answered properly. So before we leave, I would also like, okay, she's here, Lady Roti. All right, you can unmute yourself, Lady Roti.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Yes, thank you for the way you answer my question. I was about to type another one before you mentioned my name. I joined Longbridge last year, November. So, but because of the lockdown, I'm still moving up. But you mentioned e-wallet. How can one look at one's wallet, or is it not accessible to you as the owner of the wallet? Is it only the company that have access to it, or what? I just want to know.
It's completely accessible to you. You start earning. When you go to your portal, you see your e-wallet under commission financial reports. You definitely when you go, it's something we would treat in the chat room. This is just a business exposure. So once you get into there's this video where we teach about how to navigate your Longbridge back office, your portal. So you watch that video, definitely you definitely get a point where you get to see how you can actually access your what's it called? Your e-wallet. So it's completely accessible to you. Completely accessible. It's your money. So why would it not be accessible to you? You are the one who spend it, and you start earning your e-wallet savings starting from I think Diamond 2, Diamond 3, thereabouts. I'm not so sure. I think you start anywhere from either Diamond 1, Diamond 2. So it's a very, 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 very very robust financial package which Longreach offers us. And on top of that, there is no auto ship. That is the icing on the cake, guys. That is what many other network marketing cannot survive with. No auto ship. So you can actually buy once a year and not stand the risk of losing your bonus. You can even not buy, you don't have to buy every time. This basically what, no auto ship. It blows my mind. That's exactly what Longreach has to offer us. So in the absence of any other question, I would like to call on our anchors for today, Gloria Anekwe and, sorry, did I say Gloria Anekwe? I was just mixing pardon me guys, pardon me ladies. I was just, mashing your name up right now. Ebele Anekwe and Gloria, okay. Are you still there?
I'm here.
All right, okay. I will have to take off the slide now. Is your video on? Can you come on up on videos?
Yeah, it's on. I don't know if you guys can see me. I mean, I've had bad connections all day long. Yeah.
Yes,
but it is
about
on.
that. Yeah, it is on. We can see you live and direct. Okay, so yes, we get to give you the opportunity to give your prospects, the audience, a parting shot. On the final note, you get to have the final word for tonight. Gloria, Ebele Anekwe, are you there? Pardon me, Gloria, Madam Gloria. I just keep on mixing the two names up. Ebele Anekwe, are you there? All right, Gloria, I don't know if it is my phone, but I don't think I can hear you. The network has been horrendous tonight. The network has been terrible. But at least thank God we were able to get to the end. I hope everybody can still hear me. The network has been terrible. Okay, so this is where we get to draw the curtain tonight. I think our anchors for tonight are having challenges with their phone, calling, not getting any response. So in absence of any further questions.
Sorry. I was not muted. I didn't know.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I was actually calling. So I think Gloria has been having a very, very turbulent time with our network. So let's hear you give a final word before we draw the curtains on tonight's business exposure.
Thank you, boss. First of all, I want to thank ASD John Ekwere and the entire team for giving us.
So is that me, Gloria?
For giving us this opportunity to be on this program. It's been awesome. I like the push. And I think my business can never remain the same. And to our audience, our prospects for being there, our team members for attending, I want to say thank you very much for being on this call. This call has changed my life today, and my business can never remain the same. Thank you very much, boss.
You are welcome. I think we have Gloria back. Gloria, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Wow, glad to have you back. Okay,
your
final word now. Your final word.
Thank you very much. So just like my fellow anchor said, entirely grateful for the admin, and I'm grateful for my leader. For my guest, you get, hey, welcome. And
Can you hear me, Gloria? Can you hear me, Madam
members
Gloria?
also in the house. I network my money, but you make money your own term. I can hear you. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, the network has not been kind to you today. I don't know why. I don't know what you did to the network today. They have not been kind to you today at all. All right. Okay. So, okay. If you can try to still finish up. Okay. All right. I think we just have to call it a wrap here tonight. I want to say thank you to Madam Ebele Anekwe and Madam Gloria Oke, and also to our leader in the house, Mr. Daniel Ekwere, and to every prospect, that was able to make it out of that precious time to, grace tonight's business exposure. You guys are the real MVPs. So here is my final parting shot. And having heard all this tonight, my question, my final word to you is get on board. Get on board and start your journey to a better life and a better future with Longreach. Thank you very much. Jeje, like we say in Longreach. Better life, better future.
Better future.
All right. Have a wonderful night, everybody.
So that's